Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter add and subtract decimals. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 5 math. Let's just start with the lesson. Add and subtract decimals. The first one is add decimal numbers. Let's just start with the lesson. So how do we add decimals? We add decimals simply like we do whole numbers, right? The important thing here is decimal point. So you have whenever you are going to add or subtract the decimals, you have to line up the decimal point. That is important, right? The rest of the thing is same. You have to add them exactly the same like you add the whole numbers. For example, here you have 6.4 and 6.6, right? So the important thing here is you have to line up the decimal point, right? Then you have to add from the ones digit. 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Let's see how do we add the decimals. Okay, add 135.18 plus 106.11. They are already written one above the other and they are lined up with the decimal point, right? So start adding from the rightmost digit. 8 plus 1 is 9. 1 plus 1 is 2. 5 and 6 make 11. 1 and 1 carry. 3 and 1, 4 and 1 and 1, 2. So the correct option is 241.29. So which is the correct option? Yes, that's the second one. 241.29 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is add 26.03 and plus 23.03. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is the second one. 25.49 is the correct option. The correct option is the second one. Sorry, the first one. 49.06 is the correct option. The next one is add 75.39 plus 11.38. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 86.77. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is add 0.52 plus 0.99. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 1.51 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? That is 1.51. Very good. Okay, the next one is zero point 0.9 plus 0.5. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 1.4. No one is answering the questions I'm asking. Just keep chatting. The correct option is 1.4. You are here to learn, so just focus on the learning, please. Add 0.78 plus 0.36, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 1.14. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. That isn't 2.15. That is 1.14. The next one is subtract decimal numbers. So subtraction is exactly same like we add, right? You have to just line up the decimal point and then you have to subtract like you do with the whole numbers, right? Okay, let's just start with the test question. Let's see how do we subtract them. Just line up, you have to write them down one above the other and then you have to line up the decimal point, right? The first one is 61.1. You have to subtract 11.1, right? So just subtract like we do the whole numbers. The numbers are already lined up. The decimal points is already lined up. One takeaway one is 0. Then again, one takeaway one is 0. Six takeaway one is 5. So that is 50.0 or 50. Option number one is the correct option, right? That is 50.0. Option number one is the correct option. The next one is zero point 0.4 take away 0.1, which is the correct option. That is zero point 0.3, right? The correct option is option number two. Option number one, that is zero point 0.3. The next one is 3.79. Take away 2.34. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 1.45. Option number one is the correct option. Oh, sorry. 2.25 it is. Sorry. Okay, the next one is 8.6. Take away 1.5. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is option number one. That is 7.1 is the correct option. The next one is 89.83. Take away 16.59. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 73.29. 0.24. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next lesson is add and subtract decimal numbers. That's exactly same like we just did, right? And you can do this on your own. The next one is add and subtract decimal word problems, and also word problems you can do on your own. The next one is choose decimals with a particular sum or difference, right? Okay, so you are given the numbers, you have to find the numbers. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the subtraction sentence. You are given the difference of two numbers is zero point 0.2. You have to find the two numbers whose sum is zero point 0.2, right? So which is the correct option? Okay, so you have to find two numbers that when subtracted make zero point 0.2. So this you can see the numbers, they are very easy. You have to make zero point 0.2, so you can subtract zero point 0.3 and zero point 0.1, right? Let's just start with the text question. You just have to see the numbers carefully. Either you can try two, three numbers, or either you can find them like this. But the here you are given with the options, that is very easy. Just select the option and try and subtract and see if they have the correct answer. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the subtraction sentence. You have to find two numbers. Their difference is 5.3, right? So you are given two of the options. Start with the options, right? The first one is 5.7 and zero point 0.4. So just subtract 5.7. 7 take away 4 is 3, and 5, that is 5.3. See, that is the correct option because you have to find two numbers whose sum is 5.3, right? So option number 1 is the correct option, that is 5.7 and zero point 0.4. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Choose two numbers from the box to complete the subtraction sentence. The Find the two numbers whose difference is zero point 0.2. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is zero point 0.3 take away zero point 0.2. The correct option, sorry, zero point 0.3 take away zero point 0.1. The correct option is 0, option number 1, right? Okay, choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Dash and dash have a sum of 6.0. You have to find two numbers, their sum is 0. Sorry, their sum is 6. So, which two numbers have the sum 6? That is the second one. 5.3 and 0.7 makes 6.0, right? Choose two numbers from the box to complete the addition sentence. Dash and dash have a sum 7.9. Which two numbers have the sum 7.9? Yes, that is option number 1. 2.5 and 5.4 have a sum of 7.9. So option number 1 is the correct option. 2.5 and 5.4, right? The next one is choose two numbers from the box to complete a subtraction sentence. You have to find two numbers, their difference is 5.2. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is the second one. 5.4, take away 0.2 and you are left with 5.2, right? Okay, choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Dash and dash have a sum of 5.5. So which two numbers have the sum 5.5? Yes, the correct option is option number 1. 0.8 and 4.7 have the sum 5.5, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is complete the addition and subtraction sentences. Okay, you are given one of the number and the sum of the two numbers, right? How do you find the missing number when you are given one of the number and the sum of the numbers? Basically, zero point 0.2 is the sum of zero point 0.1 and the missing number, right? You need to find this number. You can either select the options just, for example, just look at the first option, zero point 0.2. So zero point 0.2 plus zero point 0.1 is zero point 0.3, right? But you have to make zero point 0.2, so that means the other option is the correct one. Zero point 0.1 plus zero point 0.1 makes zero point 0.2. Got it? The correct option is option number 2. So the missing number is zero point 0.1, right? The correct option is zero point 0.1 because zero point 0.1 plus zero point 0.1 makes zero point 0.2. Got it? Can you hear me? Okay, the next one is zero point 0.8 plus the missing number is 1.2, right? How do you find the missing number, right? In the case you find the missing number like this, thus here is this is the sum. Just subtract the given number out of the sum. You can do 1.8 take away zero point 0.8, right? So you have to borrow 1 0 here and 12 here. 12 take away 8 is 4 and 0.0 take away 0 is 0. So that is 0.4. So the correct option is 0.4 because zero point 0.8 and 0.4 makes 1.2. Got it? Okay, find the missing number. So which number is missing? You can solve the question and write the correct option in the chat box. So which number is missing? That is zero point 0.6, right? Very good. The second one is the correct option. Find the missing number 8.2 minus missing number equals 1.5. Which number is missing? Which is the correct option? Mm, yes, that is option number one. 6.7 is the correct option, right? 8.2 take away 6.7 equals 1.5. Very good. Okay, the next one is, can you hear me? Okay, the next one is fill in the missing number. So, which is the correct option? Okay, which two numbers have the sum 1.1? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number two. 0.9 it is. Okay, fill in the missing number. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 0.9 plus 0.9 equals 1.8. Option number one is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is inequalities with decimal addition and subtraction. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. So you have to see which sign makes the statement true, right? 0. You have to solve the side there you are on the side where you are given the option like 0. 0.6 take away 0. 0.1. You have to solve this side and then you have to compare, right? So 0. 0.6 take away 0. 0.1 is 0. 0.5. You have to put the sign here. So 0. 0.5 is greater than 0. 0.4. So the correct option is greater. The correct option is greater, right? The next one is 8.1. You have to compare it to 5.5 plus 0.9, right? So let's just add 5.5 and 0.99 and 5 4 and 6.4 it is. So 8.1 is greater than 6.4 or less than? Very good. 8.1 is greater than 6.1. Okay, the next one is 0.2. You have to compare it to 0.7, take away 0.1. So which is the correct option? 0.7 minus 0.1 is 0.2 is less than 0.6. The correct option is less than. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement true? 0.3, you have to compare it to 0.2, take away 0.1. So which is the correct option? zero point 0.3 is greater. The correct option is greater. 5.3, you have to compare it to 5.1 plus 0 0.5. So, which is the correct option? Is less than 0.6. The correct option is less than option number 2 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement 5.3 is less than 5.1 plus 0 0.5, right? To compare it to 1.4, take away 0 0.3. So, which is the correct option? 0 0.7 is less than 1.4, take away 0 0.3, right? 6.9 take away 0 0.3, you have to compare it to 6.6. So, which is the correct option? They both are exactly equal. Okay, which sign makes the statement true? 0 0.6, you have to compare it to 0 0.7, take away 0 0.1. They both are exactly equal. The next one is 0 0.1, you have to compare it to 5.4, take away 5.0. So, which is the correct option? Less than 0 0.1 is less than 0 0.4, right? Okay, 6.6 plus 0 0.6, you have to compare it to 5.7. That is 6.6 plus 0 0.6 is greater than 5.7, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 5 math. The chapter we were working on is add and subtract decimals. And the lessons we have covered today are add and subtract, add decimal numbers, subtract decimal numbers, add and subtract decimal numbers you have to do on your own, add and subtract decimal word problems you have to do on your own, choose decimals with a particular sum or difference, complete the addition or subtraction sentences. The one we have just finished is inequalities with decimal addition and subtraction. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.